Dear friends, colleagues, dear brothers and sisters, and especially to the young people gathered in Cape Town today, I am so sorry I cannot be with you in person. However, I should start by saying, when I was a young person growing up in Durban under apartheid, I did not begin life thinking, one day I'll become an activist. No. Like many young people, I was simply trying to make sense of the pain, injustice, confusion, and the madness of the world around me. I was 15 when my mom died, and that loss broke something inside me. But a wise elder said to me, "My boy, one way to deal with your pain is to live with purpose and work for the dignity of all people." That advice saved me. So to the young people here today, if you're feeling anxious, angry, exhausted, or unsure of your place in the world, please know this: there is nothing wrong with you. Much of what you are feeling is a sane response to an insane system and an unjust world. A system that gives us unemployment, inequality, gender-based violence, corruption, climate chaos, and then tells young people to simply be positive. Sometimes I think positivity without justice is like a motivational poster without Wi-Fi. But here is the truth. Pessimism is a luxury we simply cannot afford. Not because things are easy, they are not, but because every generation before us that changed history had moments when change looked absolutely impossible. Apartheid looked permanent. Slavery and colonialism looked permanent. The discrimination against women looked permanent. But ordinary people, and especially young people, refused to behave as if injustice was normal. Today, climate injustice is one of the clearest examples of this. Young people, especially in the global south, who did the least to create this crisis, are being asked to pay the highest price. Floods, drought, heat, hunger, displacement. These are not future threats. They are already here. And let us be honest, the climate crisis is not only about carbon emissions coming from oil, coal, and gas. It is about power. It is about who benefits and who suffers, and whose lives are treated as disposable. But young people are not victims waiting to be rescued. You are leaders, creators, organizers, healers, and truth tellers. You are already reimagining governance, community, identity, and purpose. And the one thing I want to say to young people at this point, my generation loves to say to you, "Oh, young people are the leaders of tomorrow." I say to you, you need to push back against. If you wait for tomorrow, there might not be a tomorrow to take leadership in. You have to assert your leadership now. You have to bring fresh thinking, bring the freshness of the perspective of your lenses of looking at old intractable problems with a new perspective, because my generation, if we are brutally honest, has run out of fresh ideas. And this is where artivism matters so deeply. Art is not decoration after the struggle. Art is part of the struggle. Music, poetry, dance, theater, film, fashion, comedy, storytelling, and gaming. These are ways we speak when the official language fails us. They help us move from the head to the heart. They help us grieve, laugh, remember, and organize. Our son, Ricardo, who was known to many in Africa and around the world as Ricky Rick, sat his mum and I down a month before he passed, and he said, "Guys, you're really not good at your work, you know? You've been fighting for democracy, human rights, justice, gender equality, sustainability, and all since you were teenagers. And when you look at the world, it's all moving in the wrong direction. So why don't you just accept you're old and chill now?" So we asked him, "Why is it you think that we are failing?" He said, "It's because you'll aim all your messages and narratives at the brain, and you'll ignore the heart, the body, and the soul. And you don't move people by long speeches, big words, complicated acronyms, and so on." So Ricky taught me so much about the power of arts and culture to move people in ways that speeches alone cannot. So my message to you is simple. Do not wait for permission to lead. Do not wait until you have the perfect job, the perfect degree, the perfect plan, or the perfect mental health day. Begin where you are. Begin with your friends. Begin in your school, your street, your community, your online space, your art, your voice. And remember the African proverb, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. We need to go far, and also we need to go fast at the same time, given that the climate crisis especially is getting worse and worse and there's a clock ticking there. We need your courage, your imagination, your impatience, and most importantly, your love. We need you not only to protest what is wrong, but to build what is right. So today, I salute you and I ask you, make good trouble. Make beautiful trouble. Make trouble with your music, with organizing, with kindness, with courage, and with solidarity. The future is not something we inherit. It is something we fight for, sing for, dance for, and build together. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to share these few words with you, and I wish you well in every step you take in the service of society, in the service of your family and your immediate community. And just remember this, have fun along the way. Make sure you build circles of support around you, because the years ahead are going to be challenging and you're going to need networks of support around you. And please take care of both your physical health and your mental health. And remember, the struggle for justice is not a marathon, but a sprint. So pace yourself, persevere, don't give up, and know that not only is another world possible, on a quiet day, as a writer once said, we can hear that new world waiting and breathing to be born. And it will not be born without the vision, the clarity, and the wisdom of young people. So don't wait to lead tomorrow. Take leadership today. Thank you very much.